Hello everyone, I'm your English teacher from Shri Guru Harkrishan Senior Secondary Public School and I hope that everything is good with you and your family. Now today, we will discuss a poem from your literature book and the name of the poem is Do Not Quit. So, before I discuss this poem with you, let's revise this warm yourself up as a brief introduction of the poem. To attain anything great in life, one should have firm determination and dedication. Dedication is passion. It is to be excited about what one is doing. One must feel that rush if he or she is really dedicated to doing something. If there is no rush, then there is no motivation to dedication oneself to it. It is what keeps one from quitting. So I hope you understood from this that this poem is about your strong determination that you must not quit whenever you are facing challenges in your life. You must be steadfast in front of the challenges. Now move on to the first stanza. When things go wrong, as they seem sometimes will. So in the very first line, the poet is saying that life will go wrong sometime. Things do not always go the way we plan them. Sometimes things do not work as we plan. When the road you are trudging seems all uphill, trudging means moving slowly. So in the next line, the poet says that the road where we are traveling. So in life is like a journey where some roads are tough and some are very tired. So we must keep on moving. When the funds are low and the debts are high. So in the third line, the poet is talking about the financial condition of the people. Lack of finance is a very big problem and challenge many of us. So when you are in debt, you have no happiness because you know you are obliged to pay the money to the others. Then you never quit. And you want to smile but you have to sigh. So because of the above mentioned reasons, when you are feeling down, when you are in depression, when you are having so many problems, you want to smile but you have to feel sad because you are facing that problems in your life. When your care is pressing you down a bit. So word care here implies your worries, frustration, uncertainty or anxiety. So this has been brought about by the problems that you face in your life. Rest if you must, but don't you quit. So while facing difficulties in life that tired you, there is another option apart from quitting. That option is rest and do not quit. You can take a rest but don't try to quit the things in between. Second stanza. Life is quick with its twist and turn. So here the poet says that life does not go always smoothly. You will encounter challenges in your life. Some of them are like twists which are totally unexpected and some of them are like turns which you expected in your life. As every one of us sometimes learn. So it is not a new thing. Every human being can learn this in a course of their life. You probably already have learned so many things from your life. And many a failure turns about. So we have failed so many times and quit because they have failed. And we must not fail in that way. Next. And many, when he might have won, had he stuck it out. So in this line, the poet says that when we are very near and close to our goal, so do not quit, do not give up, stick to it. Even in your failures, keep moving and you will achieve success. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. So on the road of life, sometime people will overtake you, but do not quit because your pace is slow. Don't lose patience, don't give up, keep on trying. You may succeed with another blow. So here we come to know that the poet says that you may succeed. It is not a guarantee that the next blow will succeed you. But how would you know if you give up? So you just keep on trying and do not give up even if you fail many times. Okay. Now next stanza. Often the goal is nearer than it So in this line, the poet says that it seems that the idea about your goal, the goal that you want to achieve just round the corner, that is very near to you, it seems to a faint and flattering man. So don't let your current state of weakness or miserable situation to cloud your judgment. You may be so near where you want to be. So you may be so near to your goal that you want to achieve. Often the strugglers has given up. So it is very common to give up after struggling. Many of us do the same for some time because the situation seems hopeless. We feel that the situation is hopeless and we give up. When he might have captured the victor's cup. So see the visuals created by the writer here, the victor and his cup after winning. It is a great feeling to achieve the desired result after being a struggler for a while. So the victor cup does not come easily. So any success does not come easily. The success comes after times of struggling but not giving up. So don't quit because of the struggle, because you quit, you lose the chance of coming out of the circumstances. How close he was to the goal, and he learned too late when the night slipped down. So when he learned that lesson that he don't have to quit when it was too late, when he gave up, that time was too late. You forget that things. How close he was to the golden crown. You will regret in your future because you give up the things in the half and you will realize that you were so close to achieving your goal, but then you gave up the things. Last stanza, success is failure turned inside out. So here we come to know that success and failure are so closely related. So look at your failures as a learning opportunity. You can turn your failures into your success with your hard work and effort. The silver tint of the clouds of doubt. Tint means different colors. So here that metaphor is being used as in the form of clouds that compares the success with a colorful tints. So he says that success is the silver tint. When you have doubt, don't quit because of your doubt. Just keep on trying. And you never can tell how close you are. So success does not give you a date. You will not get a confirmed date that when will you will be a successful person. You can't be completely sure of the exact time that will achieve when will you achieve success. It may be near when it seems so far. So you may think that you are not going to achieve that success, but you are very close to the success. So if you give up, you can't achieve that success. So stick to the fight when you are hardest hit. So life is fight and it will often present with pain or hardship. You probably have been hit with several challenges in your life and you continue to live. You can still continue with your life even when you face bigger challenges. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. So do not quit when you feel like quitting. You can go through your hard situation. Things sometimes are not the worst that they seem. So at such time you must not quit. Fight to the end to achieve your success. So I hope you understood this poem. So the rhyming scheme of this poem is, if we go to the last stanza, out here we consider as a, doubt is A, R is B, far again is B, hit rhymes with the quit, hit is C, quit is B. So the rhyming scheme of the poem is A, B, B, C, C. Now move on to the first stanza for more clarity again. In the first line at the end we can see that will rhymes with the uphill. So will is A, uphill is A. Sigh rhymes with the high rhymes with the sigh. So high is B, sigh is B. Bit rhymes with the quit. So bit is C, quit is C. So what would be the rhyming scheme? The rhyming scheme of the poem is A, B, B, C, CC. Now we will discuss literary devices. First literary device is alliteration. Now what is an alliteration? Alliteration is a repetition of initial consonant sound in the same line. For example, twist and turns. So T in the twist and T in the turns both are alliteration. Next is faint and faltering. F in the faint and F in the faltering both are alliteration. Next figure of speech here is imagery. So imagery is a figure of speech where an object, person or situation has another meaning other than its literal meaning. So here Victor Cup is being used as a success of person's life. So that is an imagery created by the poet. Next figure of speech is metaphor. So metaphor is that figure of speech in which comparison of two different things is made by having their similarity. For example, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. So here our different doubts are compared with the silver tint. Silver tint means with different color. So I hope you understood the poem. Till the time, stay safe, stay at home.